In this video, I will provide information about gamification in the corporate setting. My name is Crystal Smock and I am an instructional designer. To begin, let's watch this short clip from Chicago Art Department.
How do we recognize and value the way we learn today? What if we used badges? What is a badge? A badge is an online representation of a skill or achievement you've earned. They've been used in gaming and online spaces to motivate behavior, recognize achievement, and establish credibility. What if we used badges for learning? Badges could be created and issued by anyone: schools, online spaces, cultural and civic institutions, community and professional organizations, to represent a limitless set of skills, achievements, and knowledge. Badges could be earned by anyone completing programs or projects or demonstrating specific knowledge, skills, and abilities. Badges could be shared on websites or blogs, social media profiles, online portfolios, and resumes, leading to real opportunities like connecting with potential collaborators, earning school credit, or getting a job.
What are some of the educational trends over the past few years? We have various concepts, ideas, and products to enhance learning. A few are STEM, robotics, digital citizenship, blended learning, Bloom's taxonomy, coding, and gamification. Gamification books are everywhere, with various texts by Carl Kapp, Jane McGonigal, and various other scholars. They give insight into how gamification enhances learning and best practices. Suzanne Holloway states that gamification is the use of game design and mechanics to engage non-game contexts by increasing participation, engagement, loyalty, and competition. It does not matter if you are teaching K through 12, higher ed, or working in a large corporation with adult learners. The proper use of gamification can enhance learning for everyone. For large businesses, they will probably have an online LMS to track learning. Yet, this will most likely also include a full learning profile for each employee. Everyone is able to see this information, and it will contain specific information about each employee's score and ranking. These numbers can be understood with three categories. One root of gamification is a point system. Points are awarded for completing trainings and quizzes. This can be something as simple as getting 5 points if you watch a video, or 1 point for answering a question correctly on a quiz. The second root is made up of badges. Badges are awarded to employees for meeting goals. This can be something such as completing an entire curriculum or demonstrating behaviors that are desired. This then leads into the third aspect, which are leaderboards. Leadership boards create a sense of competition, which will inspire and motivate learners to keep going and to learn more and more. Gamification is not just as simple as clicking a few buttons and having an entire new system. It requires motivation for the training developers because creating the modules can be very intense. This means that it takes time to plan and implement new tools. As you can see here, creating one badge takes time to design, inform leaders of the steps they need to take in order to get the award, and then awarding all the awards. Gamification also requires balance between fun and work. It can't be all fun and no work, or all work and no fun. It should be half and half. This also requires critical thinking for the goals. Also, it's a creation of a system. It's not as simple as marking checkboxes, but actually testing learners for competency. This requires the learning team to carefully make a plan that will allow learners to master skills and further their knowledge that is engaging without veering from their main goals. If it takes so much work, why are so many people taking the time to implement it? Gamification is fun and interactive. And in the process, most e-learnings also get revamped completely. This provides real-world applications. For example, a simulation is as close to real life as you can get. It can provide you a scenario, possible options, and see if you can succeed in a specific amount of time. If someone is choking, you wouldn't have an hour to make a plan, but just seconds before they go unconscious. This will make learning addictive and allow learners to get immediate feedback. Gamification allows learners to be as close to the real thing as possible and adds a competitive aspect. Gamification is not a simple solution to motivating learners. It is the same concept as adding animations to a PowerPoint. It won't fix a broken lesson, but it takes a lot of work. As Shalina Chatlini states, it is a tool to use. Gamification can take time, but it is worth it. Thanks for taking the time to learn about gamification with me.